Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Delirium League 3.10. In this episode, we're going to be doing Tier 16 Blighted Summit with quality chiseled 3 teal. But the point of the video is we have this new character to showcase. So this video is how to fully AFK with no floss. You guys already know we have to do no floss, no abilities, and we'll fully AFK a tier 16 blighted map. You already know this is what we have to do. This is the video. This is how to fully AFK. We have done it. We have achieved it. Welcome guys back to the channel. How you guys doing? We have another build. So instead of proving it in a new season, we've won up this season. Because we're doing so good, might as well just show some more builds that are capable of doing tier 16 blight fully AFK with 0 input and might be cheaper or easier than the zombie build. So then, what is the build, guys? Alright, so let's start going over it as we AFK this tier 16 blight. As you may know, I've already been testing this for a little while, and what was it that got me to be able to do this compared to the build that I presented in the video of the build guide? The difference is I have more life because I leveled up. Just like I said. All I had to do was go get some levels, get the HP up, and boom, we're good. With 2 more levels, we'll hit 5900, we'll be super safe, so what is the build? The build is an Elementalist, so we went Golems, and we used the Elementalist to get these effects from the Ascendancy per Golem, which is like increased buff effect, ailment of avoiding elemental ailments, number of Golems, and your Golems are immune to LE damage. Okay, so that was the main premise of the build, Golems. We want to do Golem stuff and Golem buffs. So what were the Golem buffs that we want in the build? Specifically, most importantly, we wanted Stone Golem and Chaos Golem. Stone Golem gives us it's our damage source. We have it in this crazy 6 link, but the Golem, when you level it up, so it's level 28 in our build, it gives us 151 life regenerated per second, but it doesn't just give us 151 life. Because of all the Elementalist stuff and like amplifying the Golem's effect, we have 1439 regen, so this is how we sustain. This is the thing. Okay, so if you asked me, how does this compete with the Baron, the zombie build where we're leeching with the zombies? It's because of the regen from the Golems, and if anything, Golem regeneration is better because it doesn't require you to hit monsters. It's just always 1400, which is the number that I said I had to get regen up to compete with the leech of zombies. So the build's perfect. It's just perfect. Oh, that's pretty convenient. And then the other effects you can stack in the build is Chaos Golem. So Chaos Golem in our build is in our glove, and we have it on a 4 link, so it's a level 24. At level 22, it gives 5% physical damage reduction to us, but obviously instead of 5%, we're getting 47%. And so then, because he's level 24 and he's not that squishy because the Golems are actually pretty safe in the build, we linked him to the Empower 4 to give him the higher level to get the increased physical damage reduction. We also linked it to Feeding Frenzy and Maim to get these buffs for us, because Feeding Frenzy buff applies damage for all of my minions. It gives more damage, more increased attack speed and move speed. So that's why I like that. And then obviously Maim, super important to then help my main Stone Golems do more damage. You can also obviously link this stuff to the Carrion Golem if you wanted, but yeah, why do we run the Carrion? His buff doesn't do anything in this build. The reason I run it instead of like Lightning Golem is I like the look of the Carrion Golem and he's kind of cool, and I linked it to minion life, and it's just in the build because we have these harmonies. We stack 7 Primordial Harmonies, and these say 20% increased Golem damage for each type of Golem you have summoned. And so, each type. So it helps to have a 3rd type of Golem instead of just having 2, and having an 8th Stone Golem, it's actually more damage to have 1/3 type of minion. and then have 7 stone golems. If you get tired of this carrion golem, because he can actually die, he's like the last build I recommended of the Blight AFK video for zombie, because it could still have been upgraded, because I left it in a spot where the stone golem with feeding frenzy was killing itself. So in this build, this carrion golem can die. It's squishier than the level 24 chaos golem, and plays like a silly goose for some reason. I don't know why, but it can actually die for some reason in the build. So you might want to pull it out and just go 8 stone golems, because it's better. And yeah, we just fully AFK it. How did we? Yeah, we just kind of got the health up and stuff at the end there. That was the final thing. We get all the recovery from Feast of Flesh from the Devouring Diadem, and the extra bonus life regeneration. We have the higher physical damage reduction than the Necromancer. We have the same reses. We have higher chaos res. We take 50% of LE as chaos. We still take 23% of Fizz as LE, and then the half of that as chaos. We have a lot of converting now, and we are also immune to chill, freeze, and shock. This build is crazy, dude. This build is crazy. Oh, I guess I should wait longer. It's clear that we've won, and I just need to go clean up the lanes. But yeah, let me just get my abilities back. So I'd want the Phaser on, and the Flame Dash, and the Walk on right. There we go. Just quality of life stuff. So we'll loot the map together, and I already have a build guide. I already have the budget build up. I've done all the things for you guys to follow the build. I'm going to play this more. This is the character I'm going to level to 100 for sure. This is the one that's brought me back, really revitalizing the game for me. It's quite enjoyable, way tankier, feels like there's some more stuff to do, and if anything, I can now go back to the Necromancer and look and redo it now that I have a new character, because I have no requirement of keeping my Necro, because if this is better, then I'm trying, basically, I created my own hyperbolic, like, you know, like chamber with these two builds now, and I can just compete them against each other in Blight and figure out which one's best, you know? And then GGG will see it, and they'll buff the other one, right? No, but I hope that would be the hope. Either way, there's some dog shoot loot for this video, dude. But the point of the video was to fully AFK Blight and to announce that I have a second build capable of fully AFKing Blight, and now we're going to be taking it to the final steps where I'll get another level on it, take it to 99, and then either level it fully AFK through Blight while I decide on a third build. If you guys have any build suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, by the way. And what I mean by this is, do you have a build that doesn't require any input to do? So some examples that are left are like Righteous Fire, Spectres, and some other really creative things that I would... You guys got anything? I'm listening, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Is I'm willing to play some builds, try out some stuff. We're in a point of the league where we've done what we wanted, and now it's about pushing limits, seeing what else we can do, and really just being creative with creating new for Blight, which is just fun overall, no matter what happens next league. Let's get all my golems back. But yeah, so the build of I love it. I would highly recommend playing this build. The fact that I was able to do it to tier 16 Blight. Oh yeah, let's just show this too. Oh yeah, I've only been playing it for 2 days and 13 hours. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'll do a quick run through. We run the Stone Golem level 28. It's a 21-23 with Empower 4. That's how it gets the levels. It's in my OP Fortify weapon with the Avian Socket skills. If you don't have the Fortify Corruption, you should go for +1 Fortify or +1 minion damage, whichever one's cheaper, and then multi-modded. Avian is if you have Sack Walls. You can get Avian on any item. This has Awakened Brutality, 521. You just need a 5. You can get a 1 and level it up yourself. You can use a normal Brutality if you want. Awakened Melee Fizz is like the most important of the Awakened gems because it gives you Intimidate, whereas Awakened Multi is way more expensive but is probably the best of the Awakened. Of the other Awakens, I'd recommend Awakened Generosity really early because it's kind of cheap and it gives the benefit to your Dread Banner, which you underestimate when you don't have 100% Impale. That extra chance is really nice. Awaken Brutality, Awaken Multi, Awaken Melee Fizz, and then we have Awaken Minion Damage in this one because, fun enough, these Stone Golem does not need Feeding Frenzy. You can actually put it on another Golem, and then the actual other Golem survives, and this build is so fucking cool, and I love it. Yeah, so that's the most important part, is the whole like weapon thing and the 6 link and having an extra link on your Stone Golem over the zombies, because you could have the no Feeding Frenzy, pretty insane, and still have aggressive minions. That's really broken. And then the fact that we run Devouring Diadem with the increased Stone Golem effect. So if you can't get the Stone Golem effect, you could get honestly any other enchant possible in the build, like a reduction of mana for one of the auras in the build, because it might be tough to get the Stone Golem effect, which then running a different reduction aura in the build would then allow you to not run all the reduction aura no like corrupted jewels in the build. It might save you that. So this whole 150% buff effect is only like 100 and something regen. It's not very much. It's like 200 regen or something. So we'd still have 1200. Don't worry about this enchant. It's nice, but it's not everything. You don't need it to run the build. It's really nice though. Okay, and then in the Hum, I ran Purity of Elements 21 with my Watcher's Eye, because the Watcher's Eye gives me an extra 23% of physical taken as 2 elements, and then 46% Chaos Res, which helps me cap my Chaos. Beautiful. Really just a very efficient Watcher's Eye with Purity of Elements. The alternative is running Purity of Fire, Lightning, Ice, and then running a Watcher's Eye that has stuff from all 3 of those. That's a real possibility, by the way. I might start doing that in the future, but you'd become very aura heavy, which Aura Bot with our aura thing and our aura thing, I don't know, it starts to look really good, dude. We already do it. We should have already done it. Okay, anyway, Pride, Haste, and Enlighten 4. So I didn't know what to fit in this 4th spot in my helmet, so I just put Haste, and it's because we have so much mana reserve, as I'm pointing out in the build. It's really disgusting when you do it like that, and then you also have an Enlighten, and it gets +1 from this helmet. So then it was 84% mana multiplier, yeah. And then we run this, so we get 3 golems. I've thought about variations where you don't run this and you run Spectres and you run an Animate Guardian, so you have curses and you have frenzy and power charges, and it's a completely different build, and you have to take those 10 different things in the skill tree to keep those alive and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna stay with my golem build because golems look pretty good, and I'll let my other minion build be a minion build. This is a golem build. I don't even know if you count. This is okay. So then that's pretty much all the important shit, and I've already made videos about the build guide. I've also made video for the budget build because I want to help people be able to play this build not having hundreds of X. But yeah, that's the overall. Hope you guys have enjoyed how to fully AFK tier 16 Blood. I'll go over the couple other things. This was increased life, dex, life, move speed I crafted, and the ES is useless because they go through my energy shield and it's on my mana instead of my life. Here we have life, chaos res, and res. Dude, my items are dog shit, by the way. It's crazy. This one, it's got a ton of res and life. This is one of the best items in the build probably, and it's res, life, strength. It's really good. And then this one is pretty good too. Increased duration, dex, life, move speed, life. Not crazy, but the way I do it is I split all the stuff I need across all these different items, and it makes it not very expensive. And like I said, cheap. It was like an X, and I got all my reduction jewels, and I use the 3 large clusters, so I don't have to use Impale because I have 3 Rotting Claws. I run 3 Renewals because I have 14% regen on the Golems because of Primordial Harmony. We run 3 Renewals, so we have an extra 3%. Each one of the renewals is like 200k DPS or something for the Golems, and then we run a bunch of Eminence and Harmony, and we have the 1 Anima Stone, 1 Might for the aggressive minions. That's how we get aggressive minions in the build for this build. You can't do this for the zombies. But yeah, that's everything. Oh yeah, one last thing. Flame Dash in this. I have Cannot Be Hindered, Life, Chaos Res, Blind. We don't need Taunt on the Abyss Jewel in this because the Golems, actually, their slam says at the end, it says a powerful slam that can taunt enemies. So you already have taunt in the build too for free. And then in the boot, we run our normal boot. It's cast when damage taken level 1 with a level 3 Immortal Call, a Frost Wall 10, and a Flesh Offering 8. We use Flesh Offering in the build because we don't have Mistress of Sacrifice, so we don't need Bone Offering. And so we run Flesh Offering for the 24% attack speed. And move speed. Pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. It's this time of the video. I looked at my old video, and this is the history. I go through my build, then I have to go through the path of building. This is the script. I have to run through my own script. So basically, if I got another level, I'd put it here. But basically, this is the exact build from the game. 5611 life. It matches perfectly. This is exactly how I did the last video, by the way. I'm just trying to, like, it feels nostalgic for people probably when they get, like, the same... Oh my god, he's doing it the same. Okay, so last time I was like, oh, 1 million damage. Well, oh, we one-upped this. Wait, my cam's not on. We one-upped this one. The last time my zombie build, episode 260, if you don't know which one I'm talking about, it was 1 million damage. This time, 1.7 million damage. And you may wonder, oh, but you don't have 12. You don't have 12 zombies, Ethan. Yes, okay, so I have 7 stone golems, so 1.7 million damage times 7 is 11.9. In the other build, the zombie build, when I did the video for AFKing tier 16 Blight fully AFK, it was 12 million damage, because there's 1 million times 12. Here, let me show you this. 1 million damage, and there was 12 zombies, so it's 12 million. And now our new damage of AFKing tier 16 Blight fully AFK is again 12 million damage. Hey guys, thanks for all the support on this video, man. Hey, we're back at it again about exactly 1 month later. This is April 30th I'm recording this, and so, oh my god, it was exactly 1 month later I recorded my next build for the same thing. Oh my god, it was so cool. Okay, yeah, so I enabled all the things. I have all the cluster jewels enabled. I enabled the on full life for the 3 renewals. We have Feeding Frenzy, we have the Avian Might, we have Maim, Intimidate, and we even put it up against Cyrus. We could do Shaper. It's the same damage for some reason. I don't understand that, except for we're doing so much damage that it doesn't even matter about their armor. And so, yeah, this is the build. It compares perfectly to the... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Ah, what the fuck is that shit? Oh, no. 19. Oh. No wonder. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh my god. Delete the VOD. Delete the VOD, dude. Delete the VOD. It's better... Delete the VOD, Ethan! Delete the VOD! It's better than the other build! Oh no! With all those expensive megalomaniacs? No way, dude! That's crazy. Technically, my super expensive zombie build can do 24 million and has 5,900 life, so technically it's still better, but this is insane, right? Like, how are we pumping out such crazy damage in this goddamn build? And yeah, it's supposed to be slam, not the default attack. That was my bad. I'm gonna leave that in because, like, the way I do my thing, it was pretty entertaining, I hope. And, oh my god. Dude, this is nuts, man. We've done it. This is the build. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you to anyone new who joins on the Patreon or the YouTube members today, and thank you to Justin for the support on the YouTube members. He joined as a gamers today. Thank you. Well, actually 5 days ago, but thank you for the support, man. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!